Welcome back friends, this is Prashant Kumar Sahu. In this video we will see how we can call our Spring Data JPA to achieve our pagination implementation. So let's start. In this student.java class, we need to use one interface. We will pass that one. Over here this is one method. Find by student birthplace. Based on the birthplace, we are fetching the student information. So over here, just one second. Just typo. Let me just correct this one. Yeah. So just we will pass our student birthplace. Over here there is another argument, which is a pageable interface. Just we will pass it over here. The implementation of this pageable interface is page request, which we are passing from our student service. Let's see. So this is the student service.java. So this is the method we will use. Get student info by student birth. We are passing student birthplace and page request. So just for a while we should see page request. Page request extend abstract page request class. In this class again implement pageable. See, that's why we just mentioned pageable in our student.java file over here. So let's come back in our student service.java. Here we just created new method, and from this student object we are calling our find by student birthplace, where we are passing this page request object and birthplace. So this method we will test from our app test.java. For that we will use this method. So test pagination with page request. So here we are getting student service object. With this we are calling our get student info by student birthplace. Here we are passing Pune. So student who born in Pune, we want the record. So if you will see in our my workbench, birthplace student, birthplace Pune. These are the students. How many? There are total 5 students. Birthplace in Pune. See, fine. So this record we should get it from our test case result. So here we are passing Pune. There is another object of page request. In page request there is a argument. First is a page. In our UI, if you'll just imagine our any UI kind of application where we are doing pagination, there is a 1 2 3 4 and so on. That will talk about number of page. So if you click on page number 2, so whatever maximum row size you mention, for example each page you want to show maximum 10 records. So this is a page index. In your first page there is a maximum size of records which you want to show. This is the order, and this is your property name. So we'll just try to run with different in page index and your maximum record, so that way you will understand. So currently I am passing 0. This will be your first page, and this maximum size of record would be 3. In this page, in this table rather, there is a 5 record we are having. So let's test this. Execute first. Yes, this is 0. First argument is 0 and second argument is 3. See friend, we are having only 3 student information. Okay, but if you will see in our database, we are having 5 record. So why we are having only 3 record? Because we mentioned maximum record for our first page. Okay, first page maximum record would be 3. Okay, it's just suppose I am mentioning is a 5. Okay, just try to execute test case. Okay, see, this is an ascending order. Okay, with birthplace. Okay, 2 4 5 2 4 6 7 8 2 4 6 7 8. Fine friends, so on first page we will display 5 records, maximum 5. So just assume, okay, just 2 4 6 7 8, this is the order. Okay, if I am just putting 2, okay, just again run 1. Okay, see, 2 4, only 2 4. Now if I am changing first argument, which is our page index, from 0 to 1, now we will get 6 7. Yeah, 6 7 we will get. Just wait for the result. See, 6 7 getting. If I'll mention first page 3, what it does, it will just for the first page, this is a 2 4 6, which will come if we'll pass our first argument as 0, but here I am passing 1, which is a second page. Okay, and maximum size of second maximum size of row is 3, so that way it will return 7 and 8. See friend, 7 and 8. Fine. So that is for the pagination. Now we will cover, okay, parameter. Okay, so okay, how to use our @param we will cover with the help of this method. Okay, so just annotation and query annotation I am using, HJPQL I am using over here. So select star from a student entity where student date of birth and or student class we are using. Okay, so these two we are using, and that we are passing over here with the help of @param. Okay, so let's test this. Let's call this method from our service, student service. This parameter basically will link with this parameter. Okay, this is our property name, student dob and student class, and this is the after colon I am mentioning student dob and student class, that should sync with this parameter name, student class and student dob. Okay, so we already just mentioned this method, get student info by student dob or student class. Let's test this method from our app-test.java. Okay, we are getting a student object from the student service objects. We are calling get student info by student dob or student class. Here we are passing to argument date of birth and class name, which is 5. Okay, we are this statement will return list of student. We are just displaying over the console with the help of system.out.println. So let's test this method. see, we are having 5, 7 and 8. Ram, Mohit and Yogesh, these 3 students born on 18 February 2009. Okay, there is one interesting point which I missed in our this career notation part, which I am going to cover now. Okay, so if there is a requirement of any update, okay, student information, if we want to update, so how we will do, we will cover over here. Okay, so in this method, update student phone by ID. Okay, so with this method, what is the requirement we are going to fulfill? We want to update our student phone number, okay, based on our student ID. Okay, so update, I am using JPQL. Update student, set student phone property, this is the student phone parameter, where student ID, this is the student ID parameter. Okay, I am using again @param annotation. Okay, a student phone with @param annotation. There is one more important point for the transaction, modifying this. There is one attribute, rather this is a method, okay, of this modifying annotation. You will see this is a boolean clear automatically. Okay, okay, so this should be true. Okay, and this is the org spring framework.transaction.annotation.transactional. Okay, if you are thinking why we are using the transactional, even we are not covering any transactional part over here, so this won't work. I will show you. Okay, but as of now, just you need to keep in mind, we need to mention this @transactional. Okay, so we will just call update student phone by ID from our student service.java. Okay, again this method, we are passing student ID, student name. These 2 argument I am passing inside our update student phone by ID of student doc class. Now we will test this method from our apptest.java. Okay friends, so just see first primary ID first. So what is the phone number? Okay, this current phone number is 5 times 6 5 times 4. Okay, of this record Ram, student ID is 1. So let's try to modify 5 times 7 5 times 5. Okay, so let's run this method. Our test case, run as JUnit test. This update SQL query is generating for us. Okay, let's test our table result. See, student phone number again is updated 5 times 7 and 5 times 5. Initially it was 5 times 6 and 5 times 4. So friends, yeah, that's all for this video friends. And most of the time just I do copy paste. Okay, some of the code already I have written and tested. So just to save our time, again I'm saying there is too much new technology, okay, which we cannot spend our 10 hours to learn in any single new technology. That's why just I came up with this new approach. Okay, yeah, that's all for this video friends. Thanks for watching. Meet you with again.